So, Siegel, while we have a minute, we're going to discuss Sam Houston, as tomorrow night, it is the richest night in all of Texas history. And go to shrp.com and click on the HRTV banner for handicapping info, post times, and other insights into the racing day. Surely a great night of racing, headlined by the Houston Ladies Classic, worth $400,000. For more on this, you can tune in tomorrow night and watch live with Aaron Veracruzzi and Millie Ball. Also a Grade 2 event, the John B. Connolly Turf Cup. We're going to look at the field right now for the Ladies Classic. And for just a small field of 6, Siegel, this is a very nice field indeed.
This is by a first, by the way. I have never seen co-morning line favorites ever. And I've been around the racetrack since, I don't know, your parents were still kids.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Old,
I didn't want to say how old, but I thought I'd use that as a measuring stick. Brushed by a Star and She's All In are both 5-2. She's All In, of course, coming off a series of good races, a couple of really good runs at Remington. And if she can transfer that form from Remington down to Sam Houston, she's going to be tough to beat.
Well, let's have a look at She's All In. She's an Oklahoma bred, no less. 5-2 in the morning line for Donnie K. Von Hemmel, and she has done nothing wrong. This is her winning the Oklahoma Classics Distaff. She was Horse of the Year back in 2010. She's now 6 years old.
Daughter of Include has won 14 out of 25, much of which have been obviously in her home state. But she's traveled outside, and she's done well other places. Hawthorne, she's run there. Belmont, Oaklawn, so she gets around. But first time at Sam Houston, I don't see any reason why she can't continue to win.
She had a great year last year, winning 4 of 10 starts. Brushed by a Star, she's won 6 of 20, including 4 of 8 last year. First time in the barn, last time out in the Falls City. Eddie Keneally trains her. Do you give her a good look?
Yes, I do. I mean, she won the Chilookia Grade 2 at Churchill. That was a one-turn mile, but she went a mile and an eighth before that, and she was actually second in that most recent start in the Falls Cities. But, yeah, she's a tough 5-year-old mare, and another one who knows how to win races, and she is really, really good, and she's gonna get the favorites run for money.
Maybe her nemesis right here is that is Joyful Victory on the inside, who's drawn inside once again. Rosie in to ride. What do you make of Joyful Victory? Was she just that good as a 3-year-old, or was she just that good at Oaklawn Park?
You could say that possibility is true for both. I mean, maybe she is an Oaklawn specialist. Maybe she was one of these early developers. She's not bad. She's not quite, I don't think, what they were kind of hoping. I thought Larry Jones was thinking maybe she could be a Breeders' Cup type of horse and go on and be a terrific 4-year-old. And she's still good, but she hasn't made that much progress since her outstanding winter-spring 3-year-old form. But still a factor in a race like this. Draws the rail, going to have inside speed and have a good trip.
Do not forget the Ladies Classic at Sam Houston, as well as the Grade 2 Connolly, and this a very good race as well. And we're going to see a couple of good horses in here. King David, a Grade 1 winner. Rosie having a very busy night. Just remember that a lot of these jocks will be coming in from South Florida to ride at Houston, pulling day and night duty. King David, what a claim for trainer Mike Maker.
Yeah, he took this horse for $35,000, and he actually won a Grade 1. The Jamaica did that as an upset, and his 2 subsequent races after that weren't bad. Closing second in a race at Churchill in the Commonwealth, and then on Claiming Crown Day, he was a closing 4th, came from way back. So he's in really, really good form, newly turned 4-year-old, and every bit the possibility of continuing or getting back on the winning track here in a wide open grass grab bag. Wilcox in being the lukewarm morning line favorite at 3-1. I don't know. He certainly was overmatched, I thought, in the Breeders' Cup mile here when he was trying to beat Wise Dan and Animal Kingdom. But before that, in the Shadwell Turf Mile at Keeneland, he ran very well, I thought. Again, not able to beat Wise Dan, but not too many horses can do that. So that race right there was excellent.
Anytime you run second, Mike Stidham basically saying Wise Dan got the better of him in the Breeders' Cup Mile. He got the better of everybody all year long. Horse of the Year, 3 Eclipse Awards for Wise Dan. I think he's going to love that turf course. I've actually ridden in the Connolly a few years ago, and in my mind, that is one of the best turf courses in the country. It's wide, it's sweeping. Not only is the turf course a very kind turf course, but that dirt course there may be one of the best in the country. It just begs to wonder what Sam Houston will do if they ever got any real money.
Well, that's the problem. You're stuck in Texas where they don't support you. It's hard to build up the purses there. There are slots everywhere around Texas, but not in Texas.
Right.
And if they ever got slots in Texas or any way where they can increase the purses, I can tell you that racing industry down there would take off. But they do the best they can, and they got a good program on Saturday night.
So do join us tomorrow night for live racing from Sam Houston, Aaron Veracruz, and Millie Ball. How do you spell Veracruz? Quick spelling bee for you.
Vercruisse.
He's got it.
Or something like that.
We're going to check that after the break.
Maybe there's two E's at the end.